Hey everyone, Jim with Evolution Power Sports, here today to talk about Maverick R exhausts, okay? And this is another one of our proudly made in the USA exhausts. This was designed by my brother and the team down in Arizona with our exhaust shop. We pulled out all the stops for the Maverick R. This is the best exhaust that we've ever built, and it's got some really cool features which we'll get into now. Starting with the muffler, we designed this muffler to have no packing. It's a chambered style exhaust, and it went through probably 4 iterations until we got the sound just the way we wanted it for the Mav R. Okay, it's a little bit bigger engine than the previous gen vehicle, and we wanted to match the tone of the exhaust to this engine. Okay, and we've done a very good job with that. It sounds amazing, not too loud, but enough over the stock exhaust that people know that you have an exhaust. We really wanted to eliminate any drone that you would get in the cab, okay? And that's why we went through a number of iterations so that we had a good sound without, having this drone in your ears. The other thing is that we have a number of tip options, okay? What we think looks the best on the Mav R is to have the double tips coming out the back that work with the stock valence. There's 3 tip options for you. There's the blue double wall tips, brushed double wall tips, and then a single wall set of tips. And customer choices, whatever looks good to you. Another feature I want to talk about is the heat shield. So we designed the muffler to accept the OEM upper heat shield, which I think is important because you do have a lot of heat radiating around this area that's right by the transmission cooler. Okay, so that takes the factory heat shielding, and then on the other side of the muffler, we have another signature heat shield end cap, which looks really sweet. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is the shocker. We've been making shocker exhausts for the last 11 years, and the one that we made for the Mav R is the apex of the shocker design. There's a couple of features that I want to talk about that make it different from other bypass type exhausts that we've made in the past. The first is we have incorporated a small muffler right after the turbocharger. And the reason we did that is, people buy a shocker because they want it loud, okay? But with that small muffler in it, it takes just that annoying high frequency out of the sound, out of the exhaust sound, which still makes it nice and loud, but not annoying. Okay, so that was a great feature that we added. That comes on all of the shocker Mav R pipes that we make. The next feature is we've incorporated a screen on the outlet. And the reason why that's important is on the X3 and on some of the other shocker pipes that we made before, the turbocharger and the exhaust is up high, okay? You have no chance of dirt or rocks getting into the exhaust and going back to the turbo. But with the Mav R, the turbocharger sits very low. So if you got a rock or some dirt into the exhaust from where it dumps, that theoretically could get down and cause some damage to your turbocharger. So putting the screen on there prevents any big material from getting in and damaging the turbocharger. The screen is welded into the pipe, so it's not going to come out, and we've laser cut our logo into it, which looks absolutely badass. The other feature that I do want to talk about is the shocker pipe is 3-inch from the turbo to the muffler. So, great exhaust flow. We have seen increases in power from replacing the muffler and obviously the downpipe, but the main exhaust back pressure is in the muffler. One more exhaust part that I wanted to show you guys is this is our 3-inch downpipe. Okay, this is for a customer that wants a little bit more exhaust flow, and you could either use it with the stock muffler or with our muffler. As you can see, it's full 3-inch compared to 2.5 for the stock exhaust, and it just adds a little bit more exhaust sound refinement to our exhaust packages. So if you don't want a shocker, this is the way to go along with the muffler. And again, all of our exhausts are handcrafted in Phoenix, made in the USA, 304 stainless, TIG welded, the best of the best. So check out our website for more information at evopowersports.com.